Hello, and welcome to the TRSS podcast. Today, we have What If, the Matrix 4 trailer, and all the new games from the PlayStation Presents Now Expo. Let's start off with What If. The episode.
Do we have to change your name?
Okay, we're going
now?
off topic.
Why?
No, it's fine.
Since it's not Worst Nightmare anymore?
Let's start off with What If. It was episode 6. It was What If. Yeah, what was it? It was like, what if the world turns to zombies, or is it the Avengers turn to zombies?
Yeah, it's just what if zombies.
Wasn't it the whole thing like if Hulk got dropped in like the wrong place or something? Wasn't that it? Like he got dropped in like the wrong Earth?
No, it was just if he got dropped on zombie infested world.
Oh, okay. No, it was what if. It was what if.
What I said.
Hank Pym's wife got the virus.
Yeah, the virus.
That's what like the what if was.
Multiverse of Smalls.
Got it.
I think it was best episode yet. I like.
I agree.
I guess it was a good episode. Yeah.
Biased.
I really liked the Doctor Strange one.
I don't know. I hated it until they left New York. So probably like the first 10 minutes, the first third of it,
fight?
like I was like, this is cringe. Like it was okay. It wasn't bad. That was definitely the best part of the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like after that though, it got good. But
finally got to see the witch, the Baba Yaga thing.
Baba Yaga.
Hope Van Dyne died for no reason at all. Whenever she tried to carry him across, just freaking use the cape to get everyone across, but it's fine. Yeah.
Well, she was already bit. That's what I assumed.
Yeah, but then they should have shot her in the head. She was gonna turn into a big zombie.
Her.
Well, they had to do the thing for all the people who wanted to draw the Rule 34 of her as a big lady. When we were watching that, I was like, step on me.
Who all did it have? It had a whole bunch of people.
I think it had every Avenger and the people from Ant-Man,
it had Black Panther, it had
Spiderman, Doctor Strange, Agent
Bucky,
Carter, Captain America.
Both Captain Americas.
Bucky. Bucky's the best part of What If. Like, Bucky's been my favorite part in both episodes he's been in.
Bucky's so sexy in this one. Like, he's got his long hair.
True.
He kills Captain America
in the shower. Oh,
yeah, and he says the thing, right?
Yeah, he's like, this is the end of the line. Yeah.
I think it's best episode. I don't know why they couldn't get Tom Holland. Probably a Sony thing. No.
Probably.
Was that not Tom Holland?
No.
Couldn't tell?
Lord.
Is that what I was hearing about people,
I fell for it.
Like, when I was on the internet, and just, on my phone, if I open Google, it gives me just news shit, that I can scroll past. And it was fucking Tom Holland replaced as Spider-Man. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm assuming it was for this,
for, the whole Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield thing. We should talk about that as well.
Okay. And I was like, what the fuck? Why? I was pissed for a second there.
Did you love the episode because Mark Ruffalo was the main character?
Damn.
Yes.
I was like, Kevin's gonna like this episode.
Nah, I just love zombies.
Alright.
Yeah, definitely wasn't the worst episode.
The Doctor Strange episode is definitely the worst. No.
No, the first episode is definitely the worst episode.
Alright, is everybody ready to move on?
But
wow, because it's a woman in this main character, that you guys are sexist.
It's definitely not just because I'm watching the first Captain America movie animated, but
Oh, I am so ready for this.
4?
I'm ready for this next topic.
I have only seen the first Matrix, so I'm gonna need to watch the Matrix 2 and 3.
Well,
I haven't seen any of them.
Literally the only one. Okay, no, okay, sorry. All right, I saw this trailer today. All right, after you asked me if I can do it at 5:30. Okay, I turned this on like, damn, this a chance this could be good. Okay, this is so disappointing to watch.
You didn't like it?
It feels No, I
thought it
trailer
looked
looks
dope.
disgusting to me.
Like the action looked good.
No, it just looks like shittier redos of the first movie scenes. Like chasing the white rabbit, and then it shows like the girl with the rabbit tattoo and just some weird shitty situation, and it just feels off, wrong, and just disgusting.
I feel like
to
everything
me.
about the Matrix was that like it looked good and like the effects were good and all that stuff for when it came out, and now that's just like that's just
it was
common.
more the action.
But I've only seen that scene in the first one where he's like getting interrogated in like the building.
Haven't seen the bullet time scene.
You haven't seen anything in that movie.
I've seen that.
Other than that,
but other than like memes and stuff, no, that's the only part of that movie I've actually seen.
Jesus, Dick.
I wonder why Lawrence Fishburne isn't being
Morpheus,
whatever his name is.
Yeah, that also. They got a
Morpheus.
They got a fucking cheap version of whatever his name is.
It could be a big reveal in the movie. They could be saving it. Who knows?
Everything. Well, the whole time I was watching, I was like, wow. Oh, it's basically like that scene in the original movie. It's like that scene in the original movie. They're just crappy versions of it. Feels, and that's what I just kept thinking when I was watching it.
But I can't see.
It's probably just gonna be a whole lot of fan service.
I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna be like that. But like,
it's gonna make
like every movie like that. It's gonna make money. I feel like every movie that's fucking revamped is just utter garbage.
That's not true.
I feel like
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
What?
Every time I see Keanu, I just think of John Wick.
Yeah, it pretty much is John Wick with. He's the one.
He's just a lot more stronger.
You don't know who I am. Alright. Before we move on to video games, shall we talk about the Andrew Garfield leaks? Has anyone seen them?
Go for it.
What is that?
It's a leaked video of Andrew Garfield in his Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. And he's holding on to a bar, and he's saying some words. No one's really sure what words he's saying. And it's like, ooh, is it real? Is it from No Way Home? Or is it just like old footage that someone found somewhere? And I think... Go ahead.
Is it like someone recording them filming, or is it like a scene
someone
from
recording him
movie,
like on set?
or a movie?
But like I think there's like more videos that have popped up from like different angles now, so I think it's real. But both like I guess Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield have both said like, yeah, I'm not in this movie. But that doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't matter. That doesn't mean anything.
That's the what's it called? The non-disclosure agreement or whatever.
Yeah, and they also said it wasn't called Endgame. So but yeah, I mean, can't you see like another Spider-Man glove in like the corner of the frame?
There's new ones
and,
out
like,
with like Toby standing there, but like half of them are edited. So
yeah, but like if No Way Home has Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in it, like people are gonna freak out.
It's gonna be real good.
Like I think it's gonna be.
They're gonna be seizing.
I think it's gonna be like as big as Endgame if it
I
has
hope
both
so.
of them in it.
That's what I said to you, and you were like, "I don't know about that."
Well, I was thinking about it. The thing that I think is different is that I think people want like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in like a big part of the movie. I don't think they'll be in it for more than like 10 minutes total. But that's enough
like,
for me.
A role, just like the like fat Spider-Man does in Into the Spider-Verse. You don't think so? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's a huge role.
You think they're gonna have animated characters in the movie?
I hope that they have the anime girl in this one.
It'll be like, what is it, Space Jam or whatever? Or no, the original Space Jam. Because in the new one, aren't they all animated?
No.
Yeah, they animate what's his face.
The whole basketball game they're all animated.
Cartoon in it.
That's an animated means.
Live action versus like 2D animated. All right. Anyways. All right. So.
We got a lot. Oh wait.
Yeah.
We have any more movie stuff? We have more movie stuff if you want to stick to movies.
And I purely sent it because Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Jonah Hill, Ariana Grande. Who else, Nick? and
No,
a
I
couple
don't
other
know.
people
I forgot about
are in
Ariana
it.
Grande.
Yeah, I saw Lee.
No, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead,
I was just
continue.
gonna say the plot of it.
I saw Leo in it, and I was like, okay, all right, cool. And then I didn't realize that was her. Oh, what was her name again?
J-Law?
Yeah, I
Stop.
didn't realize Jennifer Lawrence was in it until like later into the movie, and then I saw
Jonah Hill.
fucking
Yeah.
Jonah Hill. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Jonah Hill's president. I'm like, is he the president?
And it's like
Hell yeah.
yeah.
This is gonna
like
be a
an
comedy,
Armageddon
right?
thing, like
Pretty
there's
much.
a giant fucking asteroid.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like it'd be interesting. I'm definitely gonna watch that. I mean, it looks cool.
It reminded me of that movie, the Seth Rogen movie, The End of the World, or whatever it's called.
World's End.
Where it's just like a whole bunch... Yeah. And it's just going to be like a bunch of famous actors. And
Yeah.
it's just going to
I
be
mean,
like
I
a
just
comedy.
sent it because
That's
I
what it
recognize
seems
some of
like.
the names.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Wasn't that weird that
Video
Seth
Master
Rogen
React.
was on the...
Yeah, I thought that was a good episode.
Yeah.
God, I couldn't.
I was not expecting that. I
I
clicked on it
couldn't.
and I was
thought
like,
it was a good
what the hell?
episode.
I feel like his...
Oh
I feel like his laugh is fake.
Nick hated
like,
it.
He doesn't actually laugh like that.
I like the parts where he wasn't
well,
laughing.
That was most of it.
It's so
He provided good insight.
Damn, I can't even do it.
I agree with you. I enjoyed the video. I just can't stand the guy.
Alright, should we go on to all the PlayStation Now Expo Sony exclusive content? Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was
on.
called.
Go
Damn.
for it.
Let's start out with the least anticipated game, God of War Ragnarok.
Oh, God, I know what he's gonna say.
Shut the fuck up.
Call of Duty.
That looks so good, but I'm not gonna have a PlayStation 5 because I won't even have an Xbox One X Series X by
It's
then.
not coming
Yeah.
out till like 2023, isn't it?
I won't have an Xbox Series X
You'll have
by
it.
then either.
Where's like the list of all the
Scroll up,
games?
see
Is
the
it up
trailer.
here somewhere?
Watching that, I was like, dang, maybe I should buy the,
Have y'all seen the Thor picture?
Yeah, he's fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your
what, it's
thoughts
just
on
Fat
that?
Kratos? Or whatever his name is?
I don't like it.
No,
Oh.
Thor.
Well, I don't know what his name is.
Fat Kratos.
In like
Like, what do you want? Like MCU friendly thing? Like Thor?
no,
Like,
I'm just asking. What do y'all think about it? I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
it's fine. I don't really care. Like,
Okay.
make him look. You can make it a
No,
woman. Like,
that's
I don't
too
really
far.
care.
Okay, now let's calm down.
Saying that.
God, you're gonna piss
September.
me off.
But
Yeah. You
but
say
I
that,
don't
they're gonna
know.
start doing it, Nick.
Is it the Hemsworth? Are they modeling it after him?
no.
No, it's just like it's like an American dad, pretty much. It's like a fucking like a dad bod.
But other than the cutscenes, I don't know. Like, I've watched like a decent amount of gameplay of the first game. I don't know. Like the cutscenes look good.
I don't know. I played the whole game.
Wait,
I don't
Trey
know.
played a
It's
whole
fucking
game?
amazing.
it must be good.
Yeah, yeah. Think about that. Honestly, that is
boy
probably
in it.
what game have I fully played through other than that recently?
Don't
Spider-Man.
know.
Last of Us.
No.
I mean,
I did complete Spider-Man. That was like
you finish all the
pausing
CODs,
for a
right?
year, though.
Cold
Oh.
War.
I
didn't
didn't finish Cold War.
I know.
I did not finish Cold War. I was getting pissed.
Last of Us.
UFC.
Tomb
You finished
Raider.
that?
No.
I did become a two-title
Spider-Man
world
into the
champ.
Spider-Verse.
God, what game have I? What's the last game I completed? Fuck.
Total War Rome 2. No.
What campaign is that? Just make the whole. Okay, yeah.
There is a campaign.
Yeah, I guess there is, but yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah,
It's just
it'll-
that good.
It'll win
Yeah.
like 10
It's-
million awards, and everyone will say
Oh,
it's
yeah.
PlayStation exclusive. So
Did you what you sent, Nick? You say that's the
I don't
this thing on
know.
top. God of War Ragnarok will be let God of
it's
War.
supposed to
Is
say
that
last. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I assumed.
And
All right.
they didn't say like this is it. Like, don't like we're killing off Kratos, but they said like we're not planning to make another one. Like we could make another one in 10 years, but like right now we're just not planning another one.
I mean, I was assuming. I was like, because when I was watching shows, like, it would make sense if they did 3, but 2, honestly, they could pretty much end it probably on this game. Like
How does it end?
killing, fucking Odin. I'm assuming.
Odin's son?
No, just Odin, not the son.
Do you take his eye out?
No, he's already got his eye out.
Damn. How does it come out? Isn't it like a crow pecks it out or
Pretty
something?
sure a cat scratches it.
Ew, I don't know. No, that's that other guy.
God.
Talking about
Did
Thor?
Knights of the Old Republic win a bunch of stuff?
Like the old one?
when
Or
it came out?
I don't know.
So, is that the MMO one, or
Yes.
which one's... That is the MMO.
It's like the Star Trek Online type game, isn't it?
No, I think it's like a... yeah.
I'm almost
let me look.
positive.
I know there's a MMO.
I think that's the one that I played, right? Like, somewhat
I
recently.
got onto one to play it once.
Just because, like, Darth Revan is in it. That's the only reason I think it's a story. Oh, this is all new stuff. Yeah, I think that's the
Good.
MMO
Good.
RPG.
We're all gonna play it. We're gonna do one, getting raids
Well,
and dungeons
buy a
and
It
PS5.
comes
shit.
out on PC in like 6 months, I think, after it comes out.
Yeah.
Like it starts out on PS5.
Yeah, well.
Well, I plan on owning a PS5 as well, so...
But, it was only, like, it only showed Darth Revan, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
that was
so
it.
There
The
wasn't
trailer
Yeah,
was
I
like
mean all these games are
10
2023.
seconds.
So.
The other thing...
Whoa, whoa,
What was the
whoa.
other thing? The Wolverine?
That looks dope. Is that's the character for
Yes.
the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
For PlayStation.
I
That's gonna be
think
coming out in about
the
10 years?
Wolverine game could be good.
I don't
Talk
see why
to
it wouldn't.
SpartanVision.
Yeah,
It
'cause-
has to be rated M for it to be good.
That's not
It
true.
has to be rated M. It cannot be PG-13, not PG-13. It cannot be rated T, and
the
the game be
Batmans
like
are good. The Spider-Mans are good.
PG-13.
Okay, but that's not a guy with
Those are
freaking big
all
metal
trash.
claws. Like
I have to be able to cut off their fingers.
like yeah, you should
We'll
be able to
definitely
like
make it
decapitate
better,
people.
but it can still be good.
Oh, that's a little.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it would be good.
I've never played.
Wait, so...
I've played 2 Wolverine games,
just
and I've
gonna
never
be-
played a good Wolverine game. So
It's not a... Is it a standalone
Yes,
Wolverine
standalone.
game, or is it going to be in... Okay.
I was just doing a joke.
It's made by Insomniac,
Alright.
right?
Funny bit.
So
yeah, they're
it can't
carrying
be bad.
PlayStation.
Spider-Man.
What does Insomniac make?
Spider-Man.
Not much.
So
So
Yeah,
that's
that's all it
it?
needs.
Just that game?
Oh yeah.
And Ratchet and Clank
Okay, never mind. I can believe in them now. I
and
believe in 'em.
Wolverine.
As long as if they made Ratchet and Clank,
Right.
they're obviously doing
I wonder
something.
if
It
that
did
game
good.
did.
A lot of people. I saw a bunch of videos of people going.
That's
it
out?
transitions
Yeah,
seamlessly.
exactly, Trey.
What was the problem that you had with Venom? Nick?
Venom!
His head
No.
is too small.
In the
Like,
screenshot?
he looks
in the picture?
like it's literally a close up in like freaking 720p of like a freeze frame for half a second with lightning.
Yeah.
But like you see the picture of Spider-Man and Miles, like that's where I want Venom's ass to be. Like I want him to be ginormous.
I know. all
You
see is
literally
his head.
just see his face. You don't see anything else.
His,
How do you
his
know
face
the
just like looks
proportion?
too small. Like,
Okay.
he just looks small. I don't want him to be like
he won't be.
Spider-Man's
He's
height. Like,
gonna
I want him
be
to be
big.
giant.
Like
gotta
I want
be.
him to be like
Got some big
Rhino
old shoulders
size.
on him.
He wants him face ass size. Like
yes.
I want.
Juggernaut
He doesn't need to be
size.
that big, but like big, yeah. Like you know, like
Yes,
Kingpin.
size.
Venom's-
I agree. I'm
Yeah,
sure he'll
like,
be
like
that
but
big.
pretty big.
Venom's eyes always freaked me out, like in any movie he's
guys
ever
think
been
that
in,
game
'cause
will be
they're all,
co-op?
like, milky.
I don't.
You.
But I saw a
No,
bunch of people saying I hope it's co-op since Miles and Peter are in it. But that
It's
looks
not
really
gonna be
good.
co-op. And they better. Yeah, that's gonna freaking. What they should do is let Halo release this. I mean, it's coming out in 2023, so this is what they're doing. But Halo's gonna release this year, and then just slam God of War, Spider-Man, Wolverine all back to back to
Yeah.
back, all in the same year,
I think
Yeah.
and release it with the
Yeah,
PlayStation
I
5 Pro.
Vanguard.
I think one of them will come out with the PS5 Pro.
Oh, never mind.
Well, 2023.
In
It'll have been
2023?
3 years,
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I
yeah.
guess
Drop
so, yeah.
drop Spider-Man and Wolverine, and just drop
So you know
all
how
of them.
the
PlayStation 5 Pro, and you'll
Play-
kill
I don't
whatever
know.
Xbox
yeah, I
is
guess.
doing.
Because you know how the PlayStation 5 is weaker than the Series X, like significantly? I wonder how much better the Pro will be. Like, the Pro will probably be a little bit better than the Series X. And then the Series X will slap them with the Series XY chromosomes.
Series X Plus.
Be significantly
Series
better.
X Plus.
But it's significantly better to run what? You know?
Exactly. They should call it the Series X squared. I would buy that. That's cool.
Or cubed. Couldn't it be like
Imagine
a cube?
Imagine they made a console that was a cube.
That's 3, isn't it?
Like the GameCube. Alright.
Oh, God. I mean, that's all it is a longer GameCube. Taller, I mean.
Yeah.
What's next? Irish dies? In real life?
Yep.
Well,
the voice actor for Irish.
I completely forgot about him before the trailer, so it's fine.
Damn.
Not a real Battlefield 4
He was
fan.
a lot of people know him from the show The Wire, but yeah, he like randomly died.
Did the
He
Jeep
died from
like
drugs?
drive into him? Like,
I don't know.
That's what I
down
heard.
and pin him against his like driveway door.
They're putting on his tombstone the
Oof!
burn those motherfuckers.
Burn those motherfuckers!
Alright. There's a new... Oh, Nick, you did this, didn't you? Go for it. Yeah.
We're talking about Venom. So we talked about how Venom got delayed and then undelayed and then delayed and then undelayed and then delayed. Well, now it got undelayed again to October
Undelayed.
1st.
Yeah.
And Michael found that it's 1.5 hours long. So I don't know how a movie that's 1.5
kinda
hours
short.
is
The
getting
last
delayed.
non-animated movie that was an hour and a half long.
The reason they're getting delayed is because they're worried about the cinematic releases. And now that they see Shang-Chi Chang in the 8 Rings, they see that released it well, and they're like,
I think
alright,
they don't have
let's
enough
get this shit
footage.
out of there. That's what it is.
Yep, that's why it's only an hour
You
and
think
a half.
so? Well, obviously
That's
not
why
if
they
it's
don't
an
have
hour and a
enough
half
footage, that's why
long.
It's only an hour and a half.
Well, they should. No.
Usually,
Yeah,
really
like a
good
game.
movies are an hour and a half long.
Got him.
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings.
I can't think of the
know.
last
3-hour
movie I saw that
edition.
was
It's like,
under
unless
2
it's an
hours
animated
long.
movie, like no movie nowadays is an hour and a half.
Yeah, I don't need to be sitting 2
that's the
hours to
best
watch
part.
fucking.
No, if Spider-Man was
Scary
an hour
eye
and a half,
guy.
people would be outraged. The longer the movie, the better. Until you get to like 3.5
That
hours,
is not true.
I like long
like
movies.
that's too much.
It depends. It depends
I
on
want
what
this
it
to be a
is.
whole day experience.
What did,
Yeah, I don't want to leave.
what did we see recently?
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, Shang-Chi is too
It wasn't
long.
too long. They
Yeah,
just
like that didn't need to be
use
2
up
hours
as
and
much
30
time as they
minutes
could have.
or
Like, they
whatever
didn't
it
use their
was.
time well enough. It's not the length of the movie you have a problem with. It's how they freaking use up the time in the movie.
Oh, well, if that's how you want to put it, yeah,
Well,
a movie
no.
can be 8 hours long. I'm fine. I'll sit there, but it's what you put in the movie, yeah.
Eh.
Like if it's an hour and a half of action,
If there's a point where I'm looking at my phone to
Yes.
like see what time
Yes.
it is,
Yeah,
like,
but a movie
I
could
know
be
there's
3
a
hours
problem.
long and not have that, or an hour and a half long and have that. You know.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just all about like pacing and everything. But usually movies that are like 3 hours are just because they want it to be that long, and they're like, we'll just stretch it out.
Alright. Vanguard.
it's also rated PG-13,
Wasn't the
which is
first one.
stupid. Just make it rated R. Yes,
Vanguard?
the first one, yeah.
That is-
The first one was supposed to be rated R, and then they changed it to PG-13 a
Wasn't
couple
bad.
months before it came out. And yeah, but it'd just be better if it was R.
Yeah.
They make less money, but it's not MCU. Make it R. What a million things we have to talk about Vanguard.
I went up here. It's gonna have 10 attachment slots, including
10?
ammo types.
That's a lot.
So that's interesting.
Have you looked at this ammo type
that is a
screenshot?
lot.
You can't really see it on here.
Kinda.
But-
I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna put a sight on any of the guns. I don't know why. That's a thing.
Oh,
in,
they-
like World War II
You're gonna
games.
get
What does it say?
smacked.
Like, I don't think I ever put a sight on any gun in Battlefield 5.
There's subsonic, FMJ. I can't read half of these. Armor piercing.
Oh, so it's not a perk?
No.
It's interesting.
Incinerary.
And what?
Hollow point. Lengthened. There's all the bullet types.
Wonder what that
Something.
means.
Yeah.
The fuck does that mean?
It's a longer bullet. But the whole point.
The maps.
God.
Sorry, go ahead.
Paradox.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
No,
Jesus
go ahead.
Christ, Nick, go.
I was literally just gonna say the whole point anyone brought this up is because like having a suppressor, doesn't that take you off the minimap in normal Call of Duty? I think that's the whole point of the suppressor. Well, now you have to have subsonic rounds in order to like not be on the minimap. So
Makes sense.
that's what everyone was freaking out about with all these ammo types. But
I don't know how much you guys played World at War, but they're bringing back like 2 of people's favorite maps, Castle and Dome.
thought it was Dome from
World
Modern
at War.
Warfare 3.
Like the old game.
Yeah, like pre-Modern
World at
Warfare.
War,
like
the-
2000
I never played that other than the
Yeah.
campaign. Like years after it came out.
That was after. I think it was the game after Modern Warfare.
like 2007, 2008, something like that.
But that's gonna happen. There's some pictures of the new Warzone map.
looks like-
it's gonna be in like the Pacific.
It looks like the Vietnam map in PUBG.
Far Cry. Yes. There was a multiplayer reveal trailer. Tactical Sprint is gonna be back. I don't know why people didn't like that.
I don't see what there is to like or not like about it. Like it's just Sprint. I don't get it.
I feel like I remember people being very upset about it. That it like, I don't know.
Everything I'm seeing on Twitter from the people who are playing the beta on PlayStation are like, if you don't like Modern Warfare 2019, you won't like Vanguard. Because it's pretty much just the same
Maybe
game,
I'll-
just reskinned.
Maybe it'll be my favorite game.
I don't know. Like, it can't be better than Modern Warfare just because it's not modern. Like, I
Yeah,
don't care about World War II.
I see myself having the same thing that with the World War II.
I
like,
think-
I'll play the campaign or whatever,
I think-
and then play the multiplayer for like
A week.
5 hours.
I think this is going to be
That's
the
it.
best Call of Duty
And I
yet.
already know, I'm predicting it now, Kevin's gonna be freaking screaming about people's guns whenever he goes and, like, sees them on the ground, because freaking they're gonna have, like, sights on them, and, like...
There's gonna be like Japanese infantry walking around with like bunny ears or something. It's gonna be bad.
Well, freaking everyone's saying that there's supposed to be more weapon customization in this than there is in Modern Warfare. And I'm like...
Christ.
I can add
it's World War
sticks to
II,
my gun.
Like,
When do you think they're gonna put the tracer packs in there?
oh, I guarantee you. Like, the game
I
comes
think
out...
that's gonna be
The
early.
game comes out, like, let's say, like, on a Tuesday. By the next Tuesday, your tracer packs, your anime packs, freaking live camos, all that stuff.
That'll be so funny. People playing as the Japanese and like they're all like have the anime
So,
packs and
with the
everything.
new Warzone
That's gonna be
map,
so funny.
Is it gonna be just
Like
the Vanguard weapons?
Isn't that
No,
what they
they
did with
mixed
Cold War?
I doubt it.
They were...
It's probably gonna be whatever they did with whenever Cold War came
Didn't-
out and like mix them all together.
Wasn't it like Modern Warfare and Cold War guns, and then eventually they just got rid of all of the Modern Warfare guns, and you can only get them out of
Oh
the,
yeah, yeah.
the
You're right.
supply crates or whatever. Loadout
Yes,
drop.
but like, who's gonna have
Yeah.
freaking
And
Vanguard
it's just
guns?
Cold War flow loot.
I don't
it's
know.
gonna be-
It's the same thing
It's
we
gonna
said
be the,
with
the same way.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like an MP40, it's good. It's pretty much the same thing as an MP5.
I guess.
Like they're gonna have like the STG-44. That's gonna be the same thing as an M4.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's,
Like,
it's
it's
gonna
the
be
same
annoying.
thing.
There's gonna be like a bug freaking like Tommy gun or something, and there's just gonna be people running around with World
Yes,
War II
the-
guns, shooting at me in my helicopter, killing me instantly.
Yep, that's how it'll be.
Taking me out with their Panzerfaust. I think the last like Call of Duty thing was the zombies. Like the last
Oh,
map
yeah.
is gonna come out and it's gonna into the whole
It can't be
Cold
better
War
than
zombie
what was it?
situation.
Shamar de Toten.
What do they have? 2 months left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has to come out
It
like, next month. I would assume.
Well, when does this season run out? Do you know?
Dog, I have an open Cold War since the last
Yeah, I
zombie
haven't-
came out.
I updated it yesterday, and it was like 8 gigabytes, and I was like, dang, I should probably just uninstall that.
Yeah, you're updating it.
I keep Warzone installed because if someone was like, "Hey, I want to play Warzone," I'm not sitting there installing 105 gigabytes.
You can just tell them, like, yeah, nah, I don't even.
keep
that
Warzone
won't be
and
done
zombies
for a
installed.
while.
That's it.
I think that's all of the Call of Duty stuff.
Yeah. We'll get the beta eventually.
No, never. When do you think the PS5 thing is going to end? Like, them being exclusive?
I don't know. Considering it's carried over to this gen, I don't know. I would have said with this console generation, but... Because usually, like, those types of deals don't carry over between console generations.
Yeah.
But...
I kind of forgot about that. Remember when Survival...
was exclusive
Came out-
for a year and no one cared?
Yeah.
Imagine I did that with zombies. That'd be terrible.
I can definitely see him doing that.
No, they wouldn't. They couldn't.
People
do
be
that.
pissed, but...
I wonder how many people, like... Well, I guess that doesn't... People are already buying the PS5.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, like, I wonder how many people, like, only went out to buy Cold War just to... Bought a PS5 just to play Cold War.
You mean Vanguard?
Like, early.
Oh, okay.
I was just talking about last
I
year.
feel like most people, like the average, your typical normie Call of Duty players, probably don't even know that like PlayStation has the exclusive stuff.
They see it whenever it shows up on the dashboard.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Russo brothers.
Oh yeah, friggin' they're saying because the Scarlett Johansson like Disney Plus whole thing, that whole lawsuit, they're like, yeah, this is a mess. Like, it might be done. But
Did they direct that movie?
Definitely not. Did you watch the movie?
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was bad.
true.
I was about to say because if it was, that's the worst movie they've made yet.
What did they do?
Infinity
Winter
War,
Soldier,
Endgame.
Winter Soldier.
Infinity War,
Infinity War,
Endgame,
Endgame.
Civil. They do Civil War.
Yeah, they did Civil War.
Yeah,
I wonder how
Definitely
those would've
worst
ended
Marvel
if Jon
directors I've
Favreau
seen so
directed 'em,
far.
like how they would have been. Because he did good with Iron Man.
I mean, I'm assuming it's all relatively the same.
Meh.
Like, how planned out do you think they have it? Like, do you think they know what happens at the end of Phase 6
Yes.
right now?
Well,
Probably.
Phase 6. What phase are we in?
Like the more the higher up creative
I think they have
directors,
till
I'm
the
sure.
end
Yes.
of
What'd you say,
They have
Michael?
it all.
Like they know how 5 is gonna start. I think. Like actually plan.
Okay.
They might.
So, like,
Yeah.
a few
Like, they
years...
might have like, oh, at the end of 5 we could do this. Like thought of, but I think like anything actually set up, I don't think is past beginning of 5. All right.
I don't know.
Don't look.
Where
Avengers
the hell are we?
roadmap.
Don't look up. We already talked about that.
Oh, boy. Alright, so speaking of frickin' MCU, Spider-Man, over a year later, is supposedly finally coming out to the Avengers on PlayStation. The
What do
game...
you mean? Aren't you excited for the Hawkeye nameplate
Oh,
challenge?
yeah, you're right. The game came out in August of last year. It's already been over
Yeah.
a year, and it
August?
says
Yeah.
I thought it was a
fall /
September
winter, which doesn't... Okay, whatever.
Oh, yeah, those
August, I'm
months are
pretty
right
sure it
next
was
to each other. My
August.
bad.
But it says fall winter for Spider-Man. I mean, there's a bunch of other crap on here, but I don't really care. And doesn't winter technically go to like February?
Came out in September
No, Michael was right.
4th.
So technically, I guess Spider-Man could not come out till like March.
I don't think
But,
I don't know. Do they really expect it to like boost them? Like at this point, I think they're just doing it because it's like, I mean, we have to do it at this point.
Yeah, it's
They
because
should have fucking
it's
done it
because
already.
They were like the new guy in the meeting, like the week before the game came out, was like, guys, if we offer him Spider-Man, everyone will buy this game on the PlayStation. And PlayStation will give us more money. And then the developers were like, we haven't made Spider-Man. Like, we don't have
Yeah.
a Spider. And then they're like,
And then
oh,
6
too
months
late. we
later-
already told them. And so that's
6
what
months
they've
later,
been
they were
doing.
like, oh, guys, we still need to make Spider-Man.
Just put Hawkeye in the game.
Who's that girl?
That's Hawkeye's daughter.
like-
Miss Marvel.
Mr. Elastic. That's what you-
Oh,
That's the main girl's name. Gay name girl.
When is her
I
TV
don't know,
show
I think
coming out?
Beginning of next year.
Kamala Khan?
And then is that dude the dude from Iron Man 3?
Where?
The like magma looking dude?
I'll have a
don't
gander.
know.
I'm so zoomed in.
Confront Claw in our first raid. I guess he's Claw.
Claw is freaking
Yeah.
the guy from Black Panther.
Yeah, that is not the guy from Iron Man 3.
Well, that
No
can't
shot.
be.
What are
Fuck
we
is
looking
that
at different screenshots?
Where it
Just
says
looking at the
confront
Avengers
Claw on our
content
first raid, and there's a
roadmap.
giant ass purple dude above him. Yeah.
Yeah, right above
Yeah,
That ain't
that
the
ain't
guy from Iron
Claw.
Man 3 either.
No, I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
No,
They
there's
can't
no
just
way
make
there's
up
people that
stuff.
aren't in the movies that are in this.
Well, I don't know.
Ow,
like,
I have
don't
a
know what
cramp.
How would they come up
Ow!
with
I
that?
don't.
Ah!
I don't.
Okay,
Hydrate.
yeah.
Eat a banana.
Yeah, you
I don't know what they're doing. Like we were saying, like Spider-Man, they're like, oh, we need to put somebody out, so they put Hawkeye, right? And we talk about this all the time. And then they waited a few more months, like, you know what, we should add another Hawkeye. So that's what they did. They added his daughter, and it's the same character.
Who the fuck? No. Who is
Kamala
this
Khan.
girl with the big
Miss
fish?
Marvel.
Yeah, that's Kamala Khan. She's the main character.
Heard of
Kamala.
Miss Marvel?
What is she like?
Yes.
She's
Essentially.
Miss Elastic.
Yes.
Yes.
That is what she is.
That's
Yeah.
basically what it is.
They're making a
yes.
TV show about her.
Have you not played the Avengers game? I thought you played that game, Kevin.
No, I don't think I
No.
know.
Okay, that explains why you don't know who she is. All right.
So, like,
I thought you played it. I'm like, how do you not know?
I only sent this for the Spider-Man thing. Like, what is in here?
yeah.
New outfits, new. I don't care.
New enemy type. Echoes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Red Room Takeover. Tachyon Anomaly. Cosmic Threat. Returning events. Those are all returning. So that
I wonder
already
what
happened.
like the
sure
percentage
you
of
guys
people
played all
that
those.
played each DLC has been. You know?
Oh,
I'm sure it has been a consistent
Like how many people
drop
did
in
Hawkeye, and how
players.
many less people did Kate Bishop, and how many was it like a huge boost for Black Panther?
yes. Yes, Black Panther is the only
Probably.
DLC that I heard about, not looking for it. So, like, I didn't hear about the Hawkeye or Kate Bishop DLC, not like looking it up.
So who is Claw? That's not Andy Serkis,
Yes,
right?
it is.
That is?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, he does have a fucking fake arm.
But,
In the beginning of that movie.
yeah, I don't know. That game, outfits inspired by the Marvel Cinematic Universe, those are already in the game. Alright. Where the hell it's next?
We already talked about zombies.
So we're talking about Fallout.
Fallout World. Now
What is this? Like, I read a little bit, but there was
I
no videos
have
or pictures.
Kevin
so-
no
know.
fucking idea.
Oh.
I'm gonna read you. I looked it up before. I'm gonna read it to you, and I want to see if you guys
gonna read
understand
everything?
Because just the overview.
Okay.
Okay, it says Fallout Worlds brings 2 game modes to the main menu screen. Public Worlds, monthly rotating public worlds with setting handpicked by the developers, available to all players. Custom Worlds, a private world with the settings customized by the player. Is this like modded
I'm
servers and
assuming
like
so,
official
yes.
servers, basically? I think it's like you can... okay, I understand it more. It's like they're introducing modded servers. I don't know what the fuck Public Worlds means.
That game on PC.
Because it's like a whole new map you can go to.
Yes.
Has to be, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
We all gotta hop on and play
Fox?
the Battle
Oh.
Royale in that game.
Nah, I think we should all start playing World of Warcraft.
Who do you think
No.
I am? I'm not that fat.
Or old school RuneScape.
Yeah, RuneScape sounds like it'd be a good idea.
How many
RuneScape is good.
How many players do you guys think Fallout 76 had on it last Tuesday?
I don't know.
12,000.
8,000.
How many people do you think are watching Fallout 76 on Twitch right now?
Friggin' 20.
74.
More than you'd think.
Damn.
2,000. And they are mostly all in a Spanish streamer's game. But it looks like this dude's watching YouTube, so
Yeah.
I don't know if he's playing Fallout 76. Yeah, that's about it. Have you been streaming a lot, Nick?
No, because I've been playing Witcher.
Okay.
Nick, you're not supposed
Have
to
any
play
of you
Witcher.
I figured I would get to where I got
Your normal
before,
stopping spot.
and then Far Cry and everything would come out, and then I'd beat all that, and then the remaster will be out, and then I'll pick right back up where I left off.
But you... What?
Just for future
What?
reference, whenever you do stream, There's a new like bot that's going around, and it just like follows you a whole bunch, and if you click on it, it can steal your IP address apparently. So just look out for
Make
that.
sure
It's
it's
called like
on there.
Hoss
People might
something.
want to come to your house.
Follower's a follower.
He followed me like no, and then it just all immediately unfollows. So like he followed me like 15 times, and it just kept playing the thing, and I didn't know what it was. And then when I went to like the next stream, I just like rated the next person, and it went into that dude's stream. And I was like, oh.
Nick, what do you mean you'll just continue off? It's a remaster. You have to like, it's a new game, right?
No.
It's not like an update.
Do you not know what are you going on about?
What are you going on about?
It's just gonna make the game
It's a
look
remaster
better.
of the fall.
Yeah, but it's not an update. It's a new game. Like, you know, you're not going to be able to continue
dog,
where you left off. You have to
it's an
start over
update.
again.
They're
I don't think it's-
releasing
I
just
a
called him
whole new
Doug.
game.
I think it's like Call of Duty rematch, like not like as good, but it's, you know what I mean. You go play Modern Warfare, okay?
I get what you're saying, but it doesn't matter because if they can figure out how to transfer your save from Witcher 2 to Witcher 3, which is on entirely different consoles, they can figure out how to transfer your save between loads.
This is just so the story is accurate whenever you're answering the questions or whatever for the fucking shit. Like you go play Modern Warfare like the original, and then
Yeah.
you go play Modern Warfare Remastered, not like the
Right.
new one. You're not gonna be able to open your old save.
Hey, but those games are 11 years apart.
Okay, so
This
it's still
game's
a
not
different
that
game.
far
You're
apart.
gonna have to buy the game and open it again.
Okay,
in
first
a different
of all, it's
game.
free. But
Okay, so
How's it
Doesn't
free?
cost money.
how?
if you own The Witcher, it's free.
Yeah.
Like the next gen
Good
version's
one.
free. Anyways,
I
back
don't.
to-
I think you're gonna do that, and then you have to play through the start again.
That's fine. I don't care. I love that game. All right, I played
I
the start
hate playing
5
to the
times,
beginning,
and I
again,
enjoy it
and again.
every time. Anyways, back to what I was saying. All right, Fallout 76 had 8,000 players on it last Tuesday. Skyrim had 32,000 players on it last Tuesday. All right.
Hell yeah. I was thinking about playing Skyrim after we came back from Lord of the Rings. I was like, damn, I want to play some Skyrim.
Let me tell you, Kevin. Speaking of that, we're getting sidetracked. All right, State of Decay 2 is
Damn.
boring. I played it. Dog, like, explain to me what is the point?
You're surviving.
Like, if it's like Sea of Thieves, like you're just playing for fun, fine. But like, is that what it is? Like, is that what you're supposed
Yeah.
to be doing? Because like, I'm looting. I looted like 10
Yes.
houses, and I was like, I'm super kidded. So
yeah, it's just to like play and survive. That's why I really only like playing on like the hardest difficulty, because like it's actually like a challenge to survive. But I can't just jump straight into it, so I had to play Dread Zone or whatever. But whenever I finish the world that I'm on, I'm gonna go back to Nightmare mode and start really playing the game. But yeah, it's honestly just fun to play on the OG map.
well, the third one will
And
be
they,
coming
like,
out
brought back all the
eventually.
stuff.
So.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about
Well, they
that.
released like a 2-second trailer, so I'm sure, you know, it's gonna be one of those things where they drop it with Game Pass. So
3.
Yeah, the trailer came out July 23rd of last year.
probably get a trailer next year, and the game will come out the year after that. Someone talk about Alan Wake, because I don't know anything about it.
No.
Oh, none of you guys have played that game?
No, I've heard it's really good, but
Okay, I assumed, like, at least you played it, Nick, but it's just like a... let me go back to the thing. It's a murder, like a... Like, somebody murders this dude's wife, and he has to, like, figure out who did
If
it,
it's-
and it's just, like, one of those games.
if they put it on Game Pass, like how the original one's on Game Pass, I'll play it, because it's the same people who made Quantum Break, and everyone says it's good, so...
Yeah, when I looked it up, it said, like, people also search for Control, Quantum Break,
Yeah.
Crossfire, well, I don't know what the fuck that is. But yeah, they just remastered it, apparently. A lot of people like that game.
Talk about Spider... Oh, no, this is different Spider-Man. Alright. So, did anybody play, like, the PlayStation 2 Spider-Man games? Like, the Tobey Maguire
Yeah, I played it
Spider-Man?
over at your house, right? I
Like,
didn't. I
just
never
the-
got that video. I watched the whole thing, by the way.
The Spider-Man 2, like, you have to deliver the pizzas, and if you flip too many times, you fail the mission
I
because you
only played
ruin
the
the
Spider-Man 3
pizzas.
one.
Alright. Alright, well in Spider-Man 3 you get the black suit and you can like switch in between them, which isn't lore friendly. Yeah, those games smacked, alright? And so if you don't know the whole story, they were making Spider-Man 4, like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. They were like in the process of making it, and then Spider-Man 3 did trash, so then they just didn't make another one. So apparently it was the same thing with the game. They were in the like this much done with the game. And then it just didn't come out. So that sucks.
He's just punching civilians in the trailer.
Listen,
I'm
this
watching
game
dude.
probably would have came out in like what, 2007?
And I'd still be playing it.
If that. And let me tell you, I would have played this so much. I remember playing Spider-Man 2 before going to school every day. Like, that was a good game. You can't go off the rooftop in the first one, and then they freaking changed the whole gaming world when you could go on the streets in the second one. God. It's like Assassin's Creed where you can't go in the water or you die.
Alright. China burns
what a
people
time.
under 8. Oh, wait, no. China bans people under
No.
18 from gaming for more than 3 hours a day. That must be terrible.
Yeah. So,
China. I'm gonna look up like the actual laws because I heard about this too.
yeah, I heard some guy at work
Gaming.
say that China banned gaming, and I was like, "There's no way," because they make way too much money off of that. So I looked it up, and they apparently, if you're under 18, you can't play for more than 3 hours a day. Which I don't know if they just
I
put a
remember
camera
that.
in your house.
This thing,
I remember reading this. Yeah.
the key points. It's because
The like social the thing they have where it's like the social score that people have. You know what I'm talking
What, like
about?
Sims?
It's something to do with like people can like report you, and if you're being an asshole, like they won't let you do stuff. But the key points are China plans to limit kids' video game to just 3 hours a week. Under 2019 rules, people under that age were allowed to play games for an hour and a half a day on most days. But I think they're limiting it to, I think it's even worse than that. Like, it's like only on Friday night and like someday during the weekend is when you can play.
Yeah, that's dumb. If America ever does that, freaking God.
Moving to
Move
Australia.
to Canada. But now that maybe there won't be like all those Smurf Chinese bot accounts.
Oh.
Freaking.
Yeah, there's a curfew too for like you can't play like a certain.
That's
past a
what
certain
happens
Hey, but
when you get a
how do
fucking
they, like-
commie country.
I was about to say
How
it
do
sounds
they
like
regulate
Trey's
that?
house or something.
Because they can't just shut the servers down.
I don't know.
I'm assuming it's something to do.
It's just like freaking if like your
Got it.
neighbor doesn't
I'm
like
sure it's
you.
just a law and nobody actually follows
Like
it.
if your
maybe.
neighbor doesn't like you or like freaking like he's racist and sees you playing video games late at night, he'll report you and freaking
Yeah.
you go to jail.
That classic Chinese on Chinese racism.
Let's talk about Battlefield. Kevin, read your freaking dialogue box that you sent.
Where?
It's below the God of War
da-da-da-da-da.
gameplay and above the Spider-Man 4 gameplay.
Okay. Alright. This is just about Portal.
Portal.
Yeah, Battlefield Portal, not
Oh.
Portal. The
Oh yeah, I
Valve
don't know why I thought Portal.
The maps created from 8 reimagined classic maps plus all the maps from 2042. It's gonna be Battlefield 1942 maps, Battlefield Bad Company 2 maps, Battlefield 3 maps. There's gonna be No Shark Canals, Caspian Border, Africa Harbor, which I guess is new, Valparaiso, which looks
I
new,
don't play any of the maps.
El Amiens is new. El Amiens, that's the thing from Battlefield 5, I think. And then Battle of the Bulge, that's a new map, maybe. And then 7 other maps. There's gonna be 40 plus weapons. Wait a second, that doesn't sound good.
I think this is saying, if you're saying this is just for Portal, I'm assuming what that's saying is there's going to be 40 plus weapons from the old games.
Okay. And then 30 plus gadgets, 40 plus vehicles.
Now, if you...
And you
Go
can
ahead.
just about progression. You can earn XP and rank no matter where you play. So I don't 100% understand
Sounds
that.
like it's going to be a Battle Pass type scenario.
I guess so.
Now, if you want to,
But that's all that this says.
Be all EA about it, you could say they're putting all of these 40 weapons and gadgets and vehicles from other games in it, so they don't have to put new weapons and vehicles and gadgets into Battlefield 2042. But
they're being like Rainbow.
yeah,
Just fucking put the same
just
shit
use
in
the
there.
same gun and just remake the map.
Have you played the new
No, I didn't play last season
Operator
either,
or anything?
because they're not releasing new maps. They're not releasing new guns with the new characters. Like,
You don't want to play as the transgender new operator?
no, I want to play it on PC, but
That's
it's not
interesting.
fun because I literally
Plug your
can't get a
controller
single
in.
kill.
Why?
No.
Never.
Michael, go ahead. Last thing, or whoever sent this, Kevin, whoever wants to talk about it.
Naughty Dog has announced Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection, which is packages remastered versions of Uncharted 4, Thieves and Uncharted The Lost Legacy
Wonder
together
why
for
they're not doing
PS5
all
and
of
PC. So,
That's
They
a lot
did
of work.
1,
I don't
2,
know.
and 3 on PS4. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well then there's no point in remastering
isn't
them
Nathan
again.
Drake... Did they base him off of the actor that looks exactly like him? What's his name? Not Brendan
Oh my
Fraser.
God.
Nathan. What's his name?
That's gonna piss me off. I know his name.
But they made a short film about him.
Nolan
Uncharted
something.
actor. Oh my god, Tom Holland? No,
It's Nolan North.
No, that's the game. No, that's the show that's coming. out.
Anyways. Uncharted 4
fucking
remastered. Michael, was The Lost Legacy any good? I heard it was trash.
Definitely wasn't as good as 4.
Oh
but
my
I
god.
liked it.
Oh, Trey, they're doing
There wasn't
something.
as much like
Wait, what is
gap
this?
and filler. It was a lot of action, which is my least favorite part of those games. Nah,
Is it
like
long?
6 hours.
As like
No.
a normal
Did they
guy?
change? Did they change Tom Holland
Main
as the main
actor?
character in that? Oh, Nathan Fillion is the dude's name.
is the guy you were thinking of, Nick? The actor,
Mhm.
or were you thinking of the main character's name?
No, I was thinking of like the guy who voices him. I'm pretty sure it's Nolan North, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. But he just looks exactly like fucking Nathan Fillion. But they were also doing pictures of the dude who plays Jaime Lannister as
Hmm.
that. When does this movie or show come out? 2022.
That's gonna get delayed.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg's gonna
Yeah,
be
he's
in it?
Sully. And everyone's gonna cry about it because, well, you're not an old man, he doesn't have a mustache.
Oh my god. This movie that we just saw, the trailer before it, what's it called? The Last Duel? That looks super good. It has Kylo Ren in it, it has Matt Damon in it, and Ben Affleck, and it's like a 20th
I've seen this,
century.
yeah.
Ridley Scott is the director.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks good. But I think that's it.
Wait, we talk
Oh,
about Blue's
God.
Clues.
We do not.
What? Oh,
What about Blue's Clues?
What do you
You
have
wanna
to say
talk
about
about
the
Blue's
Blue's
Clues?
Clues reunion, Nick?
no. Yeah.
That was the best thing ever. I cried. It was great. You guys just weren't as cultured.
Blue's
Kevin, you know what we're
Clues.
talking
You've never
about?
heard of Blue's Clues, Kevin?
No.
Freaking
Okay.
Yes. Blue's
the dude, like the host guy from like when we used to watch it, like he left at
I
some
never
point,
forgot, yeah.
right? He went to college, and then the new guy took over,
Yeah.
and
And
then
his
he
brother
came
took
back,
over.
and he came back like now, and he's like, I'm so sorry, and made like an apology video, and freaking,
he's
it
like,
was great.
But
Probably
I
he
went
ran
on
out of
to
money.
achieve some amazing things, and look at you, and all you've done. We haven't done anything. Yeah.
You just look down. You just look down. Alrighty,
Yeah.
you already talked about the No Way Home leaks.
All right. Any final words?
Alrighty.
sponsor.
How was
Fine.
everyone's week?
Awful.
It was fine.
Okay.
Just
That
working.
was my last words.
Just out here on that grind.
I was working overtime, Kevin. Today. I'll be working overtime on Sundays now, because whenever I worked one extra day like 2 weeks ago, I got my paycheck this week for it. Another $300 off of 1 day of work. damn.
Oh, Lordy.
And also,
what is it? Time and a half is your
yeah,
overtime?
a time and a half. Taxation is theft. Because let me tell you, they took a shit ton of my money.
Just don't look at it.
Yeah. No.
No.
If I look at it too much, I'll want to do something.
God.
I haven't.
Go to my local post office.
I've freaking been rewatching a show called Scorpion. It came out in 2015 and in 2018. And I'm glad we freaking got like a whole bunch of good shows before it was all ruined by like the Whammon has to be in everything. And 6 gay people have to be in everything. I don't know, like I was thinking about like my
Why?
favorite show like
That's-
Grimm.
that's good.
And like imagine if they did the whole like Whammon
Yeah.
thing with that and like the... It would just ruin it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just went and saw Lord of the Rings. Nick, did you say the second Shadow of Mordor game was better?
Yes.
Okay, I was thinking about buying
It's
that.
like-
Is that on Xbox One?
It is quite good.
Is that
Pretty
like...
sure it's on Game Pass. And yeah, it's an
Okay.
Xbox. It might be an Xbox One X game. I don't know, but it's like they're pretty much the same game. It just looks better and plays better. Second one, but it has
Okay, I'm thinking about getting
microtransactions.
that.
So.
Oh, hell yeah. More money to spend.
Yeah.
Transactions in a single player
That's-
game.
That's what I got all my overtime for.
For new Fortnite skin.
Yeah.
New ogres for my army in Shadow
Oh,
War.
you guys didn't talk about...
Yeah, I did.
Didn't Rick and Morty end?
I did.
I
I
hadn't
assumed like
watched
Trey
it.
hasn't
Watch
watched
it?
like the past 4 episodes. We haven't talked about it like the past 4 weeks.
Well, I caught up all the way, and then it stopped
Yeah.
for a little while. It had a break.
It was
and I
very
haven't watched it
confusing.
since.
Like I felt like I was
Oh.
not big brained enough.
Didn't it, like,
Yeah,
tell his
kinda-
backstory and
yeah, so it was
everything?
kinda
and
easy.
all that?
It was like this was his backstory, but that was an alternate reality of him. So you were like, did his daughter die, and is he living with a fake daughter version of his daughter? Trey hasn't seen it, so I'm not gonna, spoil anything.
Yeah, that sounds like some big brain stuff
funny.
that simple
The bad guy
simple
was like,
plebeians like
I'm gonna go do something bad,
us
but
couldn't
for lore
understand.
reasons, I'm gonna go escape the existential curve of the Rick United universe. But I'm just gonna go do something bad.
God,
It was funny.
that's cringe.
Jesus. Have you guys watched Forged in Fire? It's on Netflix. Paige and I've been watching it, and honestly, I love just watching it for all the fucking weirdos that like do blacksmithing and stuff like that. Because it's either super old dudes who are like good old country boys, or like complete weebs and like losers, and it's so funny.
like, anime
to watch
swords?
them all. Yeah. Like there was some dude. He was. I was watching that dude,
Yeah.
Penguin, whatever. He was talking about it, and it was this dude, it was this white guy, and he's like a little weeb, and he's wearing like his like Japanese like bandana thing, and he was making a katana. It was so funny.
That's on
Alright.
Netflix. You want to watch?
Thank you, everybody, for listening to the TRSS podcast. We will hopefully be back next week. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
What, someone gonna
Maybe.
die?
We're coming up on
Hopefully.
episode 30 soon. That'll be a whole month of episodes.
God.